So the coronavirus is terrible. COVID is terrible. We've lost so
Yeah.
many people, and there's so much suffering and disengagement with people. But there are some silver linings for some people, and I'm privileged and lucky enough to have some of that silver lining. I mean, my daughter, by the way, was in college. We had to go get her from college because college went remote, and then my two boys were in high school still, and so they were still with us. But the ordinary course of life, which is I have events and I have talks and I have travel, and my wife is very busy doing various things, and the kids have school and they go see friends. We went from that, occasional, one or two nights on during the week or on the weekend having dinner together. We had 105 dinners, and I count 105 consecutive dinners, and they were not short because we're kind of stuck.
Yeah.
And unlike before, on a weeknight when there's dinner, everyone scarfs down their food, and maybe there's a little bit of chatting, and then everyone scrambles to their office or their bedroom to do their work and to get on their phone and to text their friends or whatever the case may be. But for 105 nights, and then many, many nights after that, it was just the five of us. And, we had the luxury of time every night to talk about what's going on in the world, to tell stories that, from my childhood or my wife's childhood, play games, 20 questions, whatever the case may be. So, at a time when lots of terrible things were happening, when I'm old or older, years from now, I'm going to think back on those dinners in a very fond way. Should I feel guilty about that?
No. I think, you didn't cause this pandemic. We all had to find our way through it. And I actually think I've heard from a lot of people that they've struggled with questions about, can I enjoy aspects of this? Can I even have a nice time right now? And one of the things that has come up on this podcast is that one of the lessons from positive psychology is that the presence of the negative doesn't mean the absence of the positive. And especially in the context of so much negative, it's the positive that fills us up. It's the positive that makes it possible to bear through the hard time, and an incredibly long hard time. So rather than feeling guilty about the positives that any of us have been able to enjoy or can enjoy going forward, I would want people to soak them up and really savor them, because there is so much hard in the world that we need to try to be equal to. And that's the only way we're going to be able to do it.